Thanks a lot, man.
And when Teller grabs those pigeons, can he really do that?
Well, this is the great thing. I wrote the scene in where Teller says, reach down and grab a pigeon and just grab it. And I was walking through New York, and there'd be pigeons, and I'd be with people, and I always thought, the coolest thing to do would be able to just go boom and just strike out and grab a pigeon. And so we were going to do it in the show, and I never tried it. And then we got this pigeon wrangler who supposedly had slow, doped up pigeons, and they were over there trying to work out the method for Teller to do it. And I went to the other side of the park where we were working, where there were real pigeons, and I threw down some bread, and some pigeons came around, and I just said, all you've got to do is really want it. You're fast enough, Penn, go. And I reached out fast, and I touched the pigeon, and it scared me, because it's a flying rat, all full of, parasites and stuff, and I didn't really want to touch it, so I let it go. And then I said, Penn, you're just being a wimp. You can do it. You need to want it. Want to hold that maggoty, squirming flesh in your hand. Because pigeons, and then the thing, once you grab it, it's going to want more than anything to get away. And then it's just going to be a trap. So it's going to be and I was going to use the phrase triumph of the will, but that's a little bit politically incorrect. So the pigeon is there, and they're over there working on the other side of the thing, and I'm over with the wild pigeons. And I go there, and I just go, boom, and I just grabbed it, and I'm holding this pigeon in my hand. It was no problem to grab it, but I had to keep thinking through and keep wanting it. And I kept wanting it, and I held this pigeon in my hand, and I held up and said, I can do it! I can do it! We don't need the fake pigeons! I can do it! I can do it! And everybody looked at me, and I just let the pigeon go. Be free now! Be free! Go! Be free! And then they all said, you cannot do that! You cannot do that! And I said, yes, I can. Waited for a few more pigeons to gather, and then, like the pigeon whisperer, I walked up and went, you're gonna walk. Boom! And I grabbed another one. I said, look! I got the pigeon! I got the goddamn pigeon! And then I went over to Teller and I coached him, and I said, Teller, the problem is you don't want to touch that pigeon. You don't want to touch him at all. I don't want to touch the pigeon. But we have, these hand cleaners afterwards. You can go in your trailer and wash up. Don't touch your face. Don't eat the pigeon. Just grab it. And Teller went over the pigeons, reached down, and grabbed the pigeon. And I thought it was the greatest looking trick ever. We got it on film, and I'm just really surprised. If you're a magician and you're on a date and you're walking along with, with a woman or a man or something, your friend of yours, and you're walking along and you see a bunch of pigeons and you go, to study magic and to learn mentalism like I've done, I've had to learn to be really perfect and really fast. See that pigeon there? Boom! And you grab it, pick it up, hold it, show it to her, and then, be free, be free. And then you've shown that you have this incredible, you ever caught a pigeon,
I have not.
I'm so happy you called, Jason. This is the best call I've ever gotten. I've got to go to break. But I'm telling you, a lot of you people are on the streets of Chicago, New York City. Grab a pigeon, hold it in your hand, then let it go, and then call us and tell us about it. It makes you feel like king of the world.